Well, I'll be straight up honest with you guys. I'm not much of an iPhone guy, but this year's iPhone 12 lineup seems super tasty. Hey there people, how you doing? So today we're gonna take a look at the boatload of rumors and leaks that we have engulfing the iPhone 12 series. And firstly, let me tell you, there's gonna be 4 freaking models. Yeah, this series is just extending beyond anything else. We're gonna have the iPhone 12, its bigger brother, the iPhone 12 Max. Yeah, the Max name is taking. I'm not a fan of it, but who cares? Anyways, then we're gonna have the big boys, the iPhone 12 Pro, and finally the godfather of iPhones, the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Man, that's a mouthful. Anyways, for the baseline iPhone 12, it'll be a 5.4 inch, yep, pretty small, and best of all, there should be a Super Retina high-res OLED display. Thank the gods, finally a flagship display worthy of an iPhone. The frame will be aluminum though, no stainless steel, and it's fine honestly. Then there's gonna be 4 gigs of RAM, 128 base storage, no measly 64 gig variants that'll just run out the day after you buy the iPhone. And of course, we will have the most powerful chip in the smartphone to ever exist with the Apple A14. And of course, there will be dual cameras, most probably ultra-wide coupled with a normal wide shooter. The iPhone 12 seems like such a sweet deal, especially because it is going to cost just a buck shy of $650. That's right, it'll be an almost budget iPhone. As for its big bro, the iPhone 12 Max is going to be basically the same device with a larger display, larger battery, and hence should cost about $100 more at $749 for the base model. You know, I firmly believe that these two will be the most popular iPhones. Now with that lower price tag, there is another little sacrifice that you should keep in mind. It's the fact that the new iPhone 12 and 12 Max won't be supporting millimeter wave 5G. And honestly, in the state that 5G is in right now, I'm not too sure that's really going to be a deal breaker for almost anyone out there. Alright then, now let's talk about the big boys, the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max. Starting with the 12 Pro, this will also be 6.1 inches, and we should be getting the Super Retina XDR display. Yeah, weird name as before, but this year, Apple should have something to back it up. And that's 10-bit color. That's right, we will be getting a phenomenal viewing experience, especially when watching HDR content with almost zero artifacting. It'll just be friggin' awesome. And of course, we will be getting the much appreciated ProMotion display with 120Hz refresh rate, and to top it up, 240Hz touch response. Best of all, it should be able to vary dynamically depending on the content on the screen. You know, it just keeps getting better and better. Speaking of which, I think you should know that these OLEDs will be made by Samsung, which, as we already know, are fantastic. But you guys should know the OLED displays that will be in the 12 and 12 Max will actually be manufactured by a Chinese company named BOE, not Samsung. And that could technically explain that lower price tag we'll be getting. Alright then, back to the pros. We will have stainless steel rails with the internals constituting of the almighty A14 with 6 gigs of RAM. Well, more RAM is always appreciated, and once again, the sweet 128 gig base storage. There will be triple cameras with ultra-wide, wide, and a zoom lens with further improvements to HDR processing. And I'm not sure if it'll happen, but I'm really hoping that it will. And that's ultra-wide night mode. It'll be a very important step towards bolstering the iPhone's position as a camera king. Because if you think about it, all of its competitors like Samsung and OnePlus have this feature, and it is sorely missing from last year's iPhone. So if Apple is able to do it, I'm pretty sure they'll be the best. And then of course there's supposed to be a LiDAR scanner for advanced AR and support for 5G across all the bands, waves and speeds. So all of this is gonna cost you $1,000. And if you look at the whole package we should be getting, I would go so far as to say that the price isn't that bad. Because if you think about it, with the introduction of 5G, all of the smartphone prices have been hiked, and if Apple is somehow able to maintain a lower price or at least a similar price then that too would be kind of an achievement, and we should be getting the iPhones at a much more reasonable price when you compare it to its competitors like OnePlus, because even they have their OnePlus 8 Pro starting at $900. Compared to that, $1,000 for one of the flagship iPhones, it doesn't sound too bad. And then once again, for the iPhone 12 Pro Max, we'll be having a bigger display, a bigger battery, and obviously a $100 hike, coming in at $1,099. Okay, so for the design, it's gonna be changed a little bit, and I wanna say it'll be reverted back to the iPhone 5 design. And honestly, I kinda like it. That new design with the flattened edges and industrial look, I think it'll be refreshing if nothing. Now, given the conditions, the launch dates are not yet confirmed, and we might be seeing them by mid or maybe even late September. But you know what? I think that we are in for a spectacular year for iPhones, and well, given how 2020 has been going, I think it'll be really nice to see some new and really good iPhones. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will be seeing you guys later. Cheers.